So, in today's class of English grammar, in today's lecture, we are going to do write an essay writing on life in an Indian village. Okay, essay writing on life in an Indian village. So, let us start. Okay, you can take down this topic. You can write down life in an Indian village. Write the paragraph. Okay, first paragraph. The day dawned clear and bright. I awoke feeling happy and excited that day. I was to go to Lohegon on a camp as a part of the NCC training. Lohegon is a small village on the outskirts of Pune. 30 of us cadets met at the ST bus stand. Admires great continuation of first paragraph is here. Hustle and bustle, we boarded the bus gingerly threading our way through baskets and bags of vegetables and all that cluttered the passage. Only a few found seats to sit. I noticed the villagers starting at us, staring at us with frank curiosity. Maybe it was our uniform that caught their attention. As we left the crowded street of the city, the scenery changed to one with hills and greenery all around. To pass time, we sang songs, cracked jokes, and made a lot of din. Before we realized we had reached our destination, the journey was over. This was the first paragraph. Okay, let us see the second paragraph. We looked around and found a good place to camp a small distance away from the village proper and set up our tents. All the time, a look of village urchins was following us. A few brave ones even darted in and out of the tents, giggling among themselves. Next paragraph. After a wash and snacks, we went to meet the village Sarpanch Dada Watunbe. The Sarpanch welcomed us and entertained us to a lovely feast of bhaji ki roti, dal, and fresh fruits. He then took us around the village. Hunts made of mud and straw were found all around. A few one-stored dwellings were also there with cows and buffaloes kept on the ground floor. The villagers talked with us with open friendliness. They were full of questions about the city and about our own activities. Now, next, moving towards the next paragraph. Back at the camp, as we rested for the night, I was struck by the absolute calm of the place. Oh, what a great place is it was to get away from the unending stream of cars and trucks continuously blaring at their horn, even if it was only for a few days. The peace and tranquility we experienced was really welcome. Next paragraph is. Next day, we awoke to the sound of the village cock. We washed at a brook rumbling nearby with clear and cool water fit to drink and cook with. The villagers insist on cooking a meal for us and would not take no for an answer. Next paragraph. We taught the village again, we touched the village again visiting the Balwadi school, then we went to a few houses and were really surprised that they had electricity, radio sets, and even a community TV provided by the government for the whole village. Next paragraph is over here. The chief occupation the chief occupation of the villagers was of course agriculture. A number of crops were grown and sold in the cities. I was delighted to see tube well, sprinklers, and fertilizers being used by the farmers. Truly, the villagers were progressing towards a good future. The men left their homes homes at down to work in the fields, coming home only for lunch and some rest, returning again to till the soil until dusk. The women helped them during the harvesting of the crops. They also sold their handcrafts to a local cottage industry, thus contributing their share to the family income. Moving towards the next paragraph. The next day, much to our delight, was the Basant fair. It was held at a village temple. The villagers were attired in their finest clothes and fully finery. They first prayed at the temple. They searched towards the temporary bazaar or hut, which proved to be the chief attraction of the fair. The shopkeepers were selling just about anything, ranging from wheat, rice, potatoes, vegetable fruits to ribbon, pins, bangles, and sweets. Next paragraph is about an old juggler and an akpot were the star attraction of the fair. How they how they made us laugh with their wonderful act and comic looks. What a gayful atmosphere was there, with young boys screaming, laughing, running hither and the and girls having a gala time, trying our bangles, colorful ribbons, and new clothes. We truly enjoyed ourselves. Throughoutly enjoyed ourselves. So, moving towards the next paragraph, you all can take down. Then it was the time for us to leave. This is the last paragraph, okay? The week has passed so quickly, all left with all left with a heavy heart but full of rich and varied impression. The simple, free loving nature of the villagers and their hospitality really captured our hearts. Gandhiji has rightly said, India lives in its village. Truly, the camp at Lehegon was an experience that left an indelible mark on my mind. So, this is the last paragraph you all can take down. Get some ideas how to write an essay writing in on life in an Indian village. Okay, I hope you all have understood and thanks for watching.